I'm David.
I'm Julie.
So now we're going to do Welcome to Your Perfect Home.
I almost sound like a horror movie.
Yes, that'd be a cool variant. Where do you put the vampires? Where do you put the zombies? Anyways, this is part of our project to do the top 100 family games on Board Game Geek. This is the top 21 as of August 2019. So this is the playthrough video. Take a look at our how to play video.
A review.
And the review.
Yep.
So let's do a quick little overview of the object of the game.
Sounds good.
So this is a pencil and paper game, well, except we're using pens. And you have to fill in your neighborhoods with houses you're developing them. But the trick is you've got to develop them in sequence from 1 through 15. You could actually go from 0 to 17, which I'll explain here in a moment. You get points for landscaping. Each neighborhood, there's landscaping here. For building pools on certain ones. For hiring temp workers. For having a real estate agent where you're going to increase the value of your subdivisions. You want to avoid taking biz actions, which is duplicating house numbers.
Right.
And you want to also avoid, which will end the game, having a building permit refusal. So the object of the game is to score the most points.
Yes.
Now what can end the game is that if you have a duplicate house, a sequence here, so if I go back to here, if I have a 7 here and a 9, and I want to put a 7 here, I can do that with a biz action and have a duplicate house number. However, I can only do this 3 times before the game ends. So we'll end immediately if either one of us does that.
No, this one is if you can't fill in something.
Okay. Oh, yes. That's
Yeah.
the biz action right there. Thanks for pointing that out.
Oh, you're welcome, honey.
I was pointing to the wrong thing. So this is where you take a biz action.
Right.
If, for example, as it gets filled in and you can't take any of the 3 numbers here, the 11, the 8, or 13, and I have it filled in so much, then you get a building permit refusal.
Right.
And that's where you put it.
On the bottom there.
Right here.
Yes.
Now, this is for the advanced game. We don't even know how it works. We haven't played the advanced game yet.
No, we haven't.
All right, so let's go over another way that can end the game.
Okay.
And that is with the goals. What do they call these again?
Isn't it building something?
They call it city plans.
City plans.
Okay, so the game could also end if all 3 city plans are won by, is it both players or one player? See here, a player achieves all 3 city.
Wow.
So it only has to be 1. So let me go over how that works.
Okay.
Here's the number 1. So if a player is able to get 2 6 divisions, they don't have to be in the same neighborhood, they'll get 10 points. And then it flips over, and any other players can still get it for 6 points. If you're playing with 3 or more players, it goes away. Only so many players can get it. This one, you have to have a 1 division, a 1 division, and a 1 division, and a 6. It's worth 11. And then this one is a 13. You need a 2 division, a 3 division, and a 5 division. It's worth 13 and 7 if someone else gets it. So how do you get divisions? Well, you have to have fences. By the way, anytime you take a number, you do not have to take the associated action with it. So this is 11 temp agency, an 8 fence, a 13 real estate action. So if I take the 8 fence and I put it on the board here and I write in an 8, I can put a fence anywhere I want in here, and I have to do that in order to get the division. So I'm going to have to at least build 2 fences to get 2 6 divisions. And if you notice here, I've pre-counted this. There's 12 here. So if I just put a fence right here in the middle, I'll have 2 6 divisions. There's only 11 houses here, so it'd be a 6 and a 5, and I have to do a 6 somewhere else. And here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. I can do a 6 and a 4, or a 6 and 2 2s. But the point is you have to get a bunch of fences to do that. So we'll go over the actions as we're playing, but let's take a look at the ones right here.
Okay.
So this is a temp agency, so this can go up +2. You can add 0, 1, or 2, so this could be a 12 or a 13. It could also go down to, it could become a 10 or a 9. So you can go down from 1 to 0 and 15 to 17. You can't go negative.
Right.
Here, as I mentioned, you get a fence. Here's a real estate action. Now, why do you use real estate actions? Because you increase the value of your divisions. So if you look on the sheet here, for every 2 divisions you have, and you have to have that with fences, it's going to be worth 2 points. If I take a real estate action, I cross off the 2, now they're worth 3. If I take a second real estate action, I cross off the 3, and it'll be worth 4 each subdivision of 2 houses. Pools, by the way, you'll see that card comes up. Right now they're worth 0 if you don't build any pools, and you have to have an associated number placed with that pool. So if it's an 8 pool, for instance, and I put my 8 here, then I can circle the pool. I cross off the pool. This is my first one. It would be worth 3 points at the end of the game. Temp agents, whoever has the most temp agents at the end of the game, you cross these off, will get
7 points.
7 points. Second most 4. Landscaping, you'll be crossing these off here. Right now, if you don't have any in this one, it's worth 0. If you cross off the first one, it's worth 2. Eventually, it can be worth up to
18.
18 if you cross off 5. Here it's worth 14 if you cross off 4. Here it's worth 10 if you cross off 3. Yeah, thanks, because I'm having
You're
trouble
welcome.
seeing it.
No, you're.
All
That's why
right.
you have me around.
Yes. And then this is where you write your city plans if you win those. I think that's
it. That's a quick overview, hon.
yeah. I know I talked real fast. The how to play goes a lot slower, but this is the playthrough. You got to have some context here.
True.
And so you get to see up here, we know that a landscaping card is going to come up next, a biz action is going to come up next, and another temp agency. So you flip out like this. All right, so knowing that our neighborhoods are a blank slate, we have nothing filled in yet,
Nope.
and you have to go in sequence. Obviously, I don't want to put a 15 here, because then I couldn't build to the right. I would have to get temp agents to get a 16 and a 17, and these I couldn't build on unless I did bizes. And you can only
Right.
use a biz once to duplicate a number in that area.
Right.
So you can't do 17, 17, 17, or 15, 15, 15. In fact, you couldn't even do a 17
No.
twice. It'd have to
No.
be 15, 15, 15, or 11, 11, 11.
Right.
Let me show this real quick, the card divisions,
Oh, okay.
because this is part of the strategy here.
Right.
You should be aware that out of the 81 card deck, there are 3 1s, 2s, 14s, and 15s. There are 4 3s and 13s, 5 4s and 12s, 6 5 11s, 5s and 11s, 7 6 and 10s, 8 7 and 9s, and the most common is 8. There's 9 of those cards in the deck. So it's like a bell curve. You know, it's like this, with the 1, 2s, 14s, and 15s being the least common. But that's why you can take the biz actions, which the card will look like this.
But you really don't want to take those if you can help it.
Oh, no, not the biz actions, the temporary, I'm sorry, the temp
Temp
agency
agency.
ones, right. You could duplicate the cards,
Yeah.
or you could increase it or decrease it. All right, so let's get going.
All right, let's do this.
Enough of my yapping.
Let's
All right,
start
so
playing.
what do you want to do, Julie?
I'm going to do an 8,
You're going to do an 8 fence?
but I'm not going to build the fence yet.
Okay, so I'm glad you pointed that out. These do go in pairs, but you don't have to do the action. So she's just going to take the 8. Show us
Yep.
where you're putting it, honey.
I think I'm going to do it. See, 1, 2,
And you can put it in
5,
any
6, 7.
neighborhood you want.
I'm actually going to put it right smack dab in the middle here.
Okay, so you're leaving yourself room to do a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you left 2 spaces here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you left plenty of space here, because she cannot put a 9 here or a 10. She's got to go from increase
Right.
from left to right.
From left
That's
to
it.
right.
All right,
What about
so
you?
What am I going to take? I'll take an 8 fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put the fence here. Now, I do not have to put the fence in the same neighborhood that I'm putting the house. That's something to remember. And I will put the 8 here, where 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, where I will not be able to put a pool there, unfortunately. So I basically eliminated the possibility of building a pool
Yeah.
with that house. But that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
Okay, next one, we know it's a landscaping card.
Yep.
It's a 15 landscape, a 6 biz, so I could duplicate my 8 if I wanted to, and an 8 temp agency. I'm going to take the 15 landscape. I'm going to put it here, cross off this, so now I have 2 points for sure in that neighborhood. What are you going to take?
I think I'm actually going to, we're interested in 6, 8, 8, 9, 10, or 7, 6. I think actually I will do an 8, but I'm going to make it go up 1, so I have a 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to mark it off right there.
Right, so she used a temp. So right now she's beating me in temp workers. She increased that 8 by 1.
Right.
All right. Say 12 fence, a 4 fence, a 7 real estate action. I'm going to take the 7 real estate
I
action.
am as well.
I'm going to put it here, and because I'm going for 6s, I'm going to make my 6s worth more. So now my 6s are worth 7 points instead of 6.
Okay, and I'm putting my 7 right by my 8 and 9, and I'm going to go for like 3s.
You make your 3s, but the 3s are not any of the.
Yeah,
oh,
it
there
is.
is 1 3
Yep.
here. So as I show this here, there is a 3 on that master plan.
Right.
So maybe Julie's going for that one.
Maybe.
All right, so next one.
I'm not telling anything.
A 9 pool. 14 temp agency. 11 biz. All right, so I'm going to take, gosh, that pool would be nice if I could make it work. Now I could build in a different neighborhood. Okay. I can put the pool up here, but I want to finish this up first and try to beat you to it. So I'm going to take a I'm going to put it here.
That's what I'm going to do.
So I got a pool. I mark it off here.
And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay. Oh, let me go to your camera. So you were thinking ahead while I was figuring it out.
Yeah, because I don't take as long as you do.
Oh yeah, not like the first, not like the first turn there.
All right, all
I
right.
could have played another game while I was waiting for you.
Zip it.
7 landscape, 10 landscape, a 4 fence. Okay, I'm going to take the 10 landscape. 9, 10. That's the best I can do. I can go 11, 12. Gives me some space. Yeah, I'm going to take a 10 landscape. So now that neighborhood is worth 4 points for its landscaping.
I'm going to take the 7 landscape, but I'm doing mine up here.
Okay. We have a 2 landscape, a 6 biz, 14 biz. All right, I'm going to take the 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to assume I'm not going to get a 1, so that way I can leave the pool open. I'm taking a 2 landscape. See, now I made my landscaping worth 6 for that neighborhood. Okay, what are you going to take?
I'm going to do, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do the 2 landscape up here.
Okay. All right, so let's go back to the next round here.
Okay.
A 3 real estate agent,
Nice.
a 7 biz, and a 7 real estate agent. So for me, look, I can put the 7s up here, but I want to finish this to get that master plan before you do. Okay, the city plan, sorry. So I'm going to take the 3. Guess I'm giving up that pool. I'm not going to fill in that pool there, and I'm going to make my 6s worth now 8 points.
All right, well, I'm going to take the 3, and I'm putting it up here by the 2, and I'm going to make
Your 3 worth more?
my 3 worth more.
Okay, so got a 10 fence, 10 real estate agent, 3 real estate agent. That's not great for me.
I know, I'm thinking the same thing. Darn it.
Because I've already used the 10 here, I've already used the 3, so I guess I'm building up here. And I might have to take out my pool unless I use that 3. I'll do the 3 over here. The 3 biz make my, no, sorry, the 3 real estate agent, and I'll make my 6s worth more. So, I mean, I got to use it, I just didn't want to use it where I wanted to.
I'm going to do my 3 right here.
Okay. Oh, I got to go to your camera.
Oh, okay. Put my 3 there, and I made my 3s, finished them up, so it's right now it's worth 6 points.
Yeah, so you've maxed out
Yep.
your 3s. Okay. We have a 14 real estate agent,
Okay.
5 fence, and an 8 pool. Well, I can use the fence. 4, 5, 6. I have to put it here. I better take it now. 5 fence. Where can I get a fence? What can I go for later? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I can try to get ones. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can go that way. I'll go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put my fence here. Even though
Okay.
Julie's going for that one too.
I'm going to do the 5. I'm going to start it down here on the
So
bottom.
you're doing the bottom?
Actually, no. I'm going to do it right here. And I'm going to put my fence, excuse me, right there.
I'm adjusting.
Oh, okay.
See if we can get a better color on your part. Ready? Oh, no wonder. Somehow it reset.
It wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you. Okay. For some reason that camera had the wrong white balance on. So for those of you who take my video production classes, check your white balance. I do teach video production. All right.
Next.
So,
Next cards,
so
please.
here it was really not the right colors as the other cameras. All right, 4 fence, 8 real estate agent, 8 landscape.
Ooh, I know what I'm taking.
All right, so I have to take the 4 to fill this in. Because again, I'm racing to get that city plan before Julie, so I take a 4. And I'm going to do, I made this a 5, which is 5. I'm going to make, because I'm going for the 3-2. See, this is the one I'm going for here. So I need to make a 3 and a 2 division. So I only need to do one more fence here. So now it's set up to get that city plan. I just got to fill in all the numbers. All right, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to do my 8 up here and fill that in. And now I have 10 on the top.
All right, so you've maxed out that, so that's why
Yes.
she can fill that in.
Yep.
There's no more lands. I mean, she can still take a card with a landscaping
It
and
just,
put it in that neighborhood. She just won't be able to mark off any more landscaping.
right.
All right, next. 8 landscape, 12 real estate agent, 7 temp. So we can make that go to a 5, as low as a 5 or as high as
Right.
a 9. So knowing that, but that landscape is very attractive too. I'm going to take, because I know you're not going for any 6s. So there is some player interaction here. Is keeping an eye on what your neighbors are doing. So I'm going to put that 8 here and take a landscape action here. Okay, what are you
I'm
going to do?
I'm going to do 12 up here.
Wow. So you're hoping you get the 10 and the 11?
Yep. And I'm going to mark off one of my 2s.
Okay. Next. 13 landscape. 6 temp agency. 1 temp agency. So that could go down to 0. And again, I had to look it up in the Board Game Geek that it can't go down to 0. You can't go negative. It's not in the rules. So a 6. I'm going to take a 6 but not use it. I'll make it a 0, 6 plus 0, 6, and that way I can mark it off here. So now I have 6 here. I only need 3 more houses here to claim that city plan. Okay, your turn. So now we're tied for the most temp
I'm
workers.
doing the 6,
Okay.
but I'm doing what
still
you
mark
did.
it off.
Yeah.
Still mark it off. Okay, next. 8 pool, 1 fence, 6 landscape. So,
Oh, I know what I'm doing. Can I go
okay.
first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to do the 1 fence, right, 1, and then I'm going to mark that off there.
Okay. I'm going to do the 1 fence over here because I need a 1 or a 2. And where can I put a fence? If I try to go for another 6 somewhere else, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just do it here because there's another city plan that needs a 6. All right. 5 fence, 9 real estate agent, 9 landscape. So I already know what I'm doing. I'm doing the 9 landscape here. Now this is worth 8 points. What are you
Okay,
doing?
I'm going to do the 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm just going to do a 5 here. And I'm going to do a fence there.
Okay. You don't even have to do landscaping. Oh, it does say this here. Parks must be crossed off on the same street that the house number is written, just like
Right.
pools.
Right.
It's only fences.
That's what I've done.
Yeah, but that's a good rule to remember
Definitely.
because we might have forgot that. Like we've only played. This is like our 5th time playing it,
Right.
and you can still play rules wrong.
Of course.
8 landscaping, 9 real estate action, 5 fence. I'm not getting high numbers, Julie.
You think I feel sorry for you, Dave?
No.
All right then.
So I'll take an 8 landscape. Looks like, no, you know what? I'm going to take the 5 fence. So I'm going to take the 5 fence. I'm going to put the 5 here. If I get a 4 with a pool later. And I'll put my fence, because I need to have...
Don't they have to be on 3 separate rows?
No, it just have to be separate divisions. So I have a 2, 3, 5. I already have what I need for... this one with fences. I already have this one. So this one I got to be careful of. I need a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need some 1s.
Okay, I'm actually going to take
Hang on, let me finish.
Sorry.
Because I answered your question, and I got to place
I
my
apologize.
fence before I forget. 6, 1. If I don't do it now, I'm going to forget.
Okay, I'm going to do my 5 here, even though I'm
Okay.
I'm going to miss out on the pool. But I get my fence here, and then I get that. Because I
You
have
got
a
it.
2, 5, and a 3.
Okay, so that I'm glad that you showed that, because it doesn't have to be.
This one there, honey.
It does not have to be in the same neighborhood. So Julie, so what we do, we cross off that we use it, because you can't use duplicate ones. So we've used that one, the 2,
And the 3 is
and
there.
the 3 here,
And then the 5 on top.
the 5 on top.
And now I get 13 points.
13 points. So you beat me to that. And so now it turns over.
Yep.
So if I show it here, I can still get that for 7 points. Okay. So now I know why you're excited. Why you wanted to go so
I
fast.
know. It's like, come on, please.
Okay. All right, so we have a 7 fence.
Okay.
I'll fix up these piles. So I gotta be type A about it.
You were very type A, my love.
Right. 5 real estate, and then a 4 landscape.
Okay.
So let me look here. I gotta move this over. My house. Hey, it's a house in California. It's falling off the cliff. Due to mudslides
You're horrible.
or ocean erosion.
Stop.
Okay, so let's see here. I need a 7. I'll take the 7 fence. So I'm gonna put the 7 here, and I'll do another fence here. So I have almost all what I need for those other city plan cards. What are you doing?
I'm going to do the 4, and
In
now I
your
made that
landscape?
2. Yeah.
Okay, next. 10 pool,
Perfect.
12 real estate, 13 pool. All right, I'm going to take the pool.
I am too.
I take the 13 here, circle it, cross off here. So now I have 6 points for my pools.
Well, I'm taking the 10 pool right here, circling it, and I also have 6.
Okay, moving on. 9 landscape, 7 biz. Gosh, I'm just being really klutzy.
It's okay, honey.
12
Fence.
fence. All right, so now I'm thinking here. Okay, I'm taking the 12 because now I'm gonna claim this. 12 fence. I'm gonna put the fence here, and now I just claimed this.
Excellent.
I have 2 6s, so I'm going to cross them out because I can't use them for the other 6 I need for a different city plan. So it's worth 10 points, and this is the number 1 one, so I put it here. and it flips over, so Julie can still get it for 6.
And I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do the, I'm going to do the 9 here. And
Do your landscape?
yes.
Okay, next round. 11 pool, 9 landscape, 15 real estate. All right, so I can still get that 5, 2, 3, but you beat me to it. I want to try to beat you to the, let me take off picture. I want to try to beat you to this number 2 here and get another 6 and 1, 1, 1, if I can. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in time.
Well, I know what I'm doing. Want to go to my camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to do the 11 pool right there. So I have 3 pools. What are you going to do, sweetie?
All right, I got to keep up with you on pools.
No, you don't.
So I'm going to do an 11 pull here. And I mean, technically you're supposed to do it simultaneously.
I know.
I heard you say I'm going for the pool, but...
Doesn't matter. We can go for the same thing.
Well, but if you think about it, I should have selected it before I heard you say that. So
Oh, you cheated.
something about, you should be more fair about that. I was going to go for the 15, but then I heard you say pool.
Mm-hmm.
So really, we should decide before we announce.
Okie dokie.
Because the game is getting tighter now, so I'm going to think first.
I know what I'm doing, but I'm not going to tell you.
Not a lot of choices for me. Okay. I'm going to do you already decided, so I'm doing a 10 landscape.
And I did the same thing, but on the bottom row here. I did a 10 and then marked off my landscape.
Okay. Next. 2 fence. I don't need fences anymore. 4 temp. 2 pool. All right. I'm going to take, you've already decided, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a 4 temp, even though I'm giving up that pool. That way I can keep up on the temp workers. What
And I
you
did
take?
a 2 pool and marked off another pool.
Okay, see, it's good I didn't hear you say that. I might have changed my mind. All right, so a 9 fence, a 1 real estate agent, a 7 landscape. Okay, so I'm thinking. Have you decided?
I did.
Okay, I've, Okay, I'm going to take a 7. Oh, wait. I'm going to take a 1 real estate agent. Put it way over here. Make my 6s worth more. All right,
Okay, and
what
I
did you do?
did the 7 landscape and marked off another landscape.
Okay. Next. 11 biz. You can duplicate a street number, but you'll get minus points for doing that. 10 fence. 11 fence. You can still take the 11 without taking the biz action. Okay, have you decided?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm doing the 11. Doesn't matter that it has a fence. Putting it here because I'm not using the fence action. What are you doing?
I did the 11. I'm doing the fence here, so I can make that a 1.
Well, you're off camera here. So.
Oh, no. I did 11 there, so I'm going to do a fence here, so then that's a 1. Actually,
What'd you do?
no, I'm just going to do 11 here and make a fence.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that makes my 2 go. Oh, I can't do my 2 go up yet, though, right? Because I did that, and now I have 2 there.
What are you talking about?
I can't do this unless I use that action, correct?
Well, hang on now.
All
I'm
right.
going to back up. I'm confused as to what you did. You did an 11 what?
11 fence. So I put
Yeah,
the fence here.
Yeah, that's it. You're done.
Oh, okay.
You don't get to do a real estate action. Okay.
I want to.
6 real estate, 8 fence, 6 fence. So we're thinking what we're going to do. right. Have you decided?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm taking a six real estate action, and I'm going to improve my my 1. So now it's worth 3 points.
Okay. I took also the 6 real estate and made my 2s now worth 4.
Okay. 15. Oh, let me go. 15 real estate.
Oh.
13 pool. 3 pool. All right. I'm going to take a 15 real estate and make my 5 worth more. Am I going to have a 5? Yes.
Okay. I took the 3 pool and marked it off. So now
Yeah, you're kicking my butt.
I have
pools.
5 pools.
Okay. 10 real estate. 12 biz. 16 biz.
No, 6, honey.
Oh yeah, 6 biz. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, so. Okay, I know what I'm taking.
I do too.
I'm taking a 12 but not using the biz action. So now, have I finished that? That's 5, 2. Okay, so I have just claimed the number 3. Julie beat me to it, but I at least got this. So here's my 2, my 3, and my 5.
Nice.
Because again, you got to keep track. You can't use them again for another city plan. So that's why we cross them off. So now I have 7 points for my number 3. At least it's better than 0.
That's right.
So this card is gone. Okay. All right, your turn.
I did. Oh gosh. Oh, I did the I did the 12 up here,
Okay.
but I didn't do anything special with it.
So I have 2. You have 1.
1. Yeah.
If I manage to get this one,
Then you win.
no, it's not a win.
Well, the
game
game's
ends.
over. Yeah, the game
It doesn't
ends.
mean I win. So I'm trying to complete a 6 and 3 ones before Julie to end the game prematurely, if it's possible. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so
Now what do we do?
I have to shuffle.
Okay.
You shuffle.
All right.
What am I doing? That flips over. I'm so confused. This flips over. This flips over. Goes there. All right. This weekend I'm not going to shuffle up too much. All right. So now we're going through the deck again. A certain amount of low and high numbers will come up again. So we have an 11 temp, an 8 landscape, and a 7 temp. All right, so I got to look around at mine. Okay, you've already done yours. I'm doing an 8 landscape. What are you going to do?
I did the 11 temp. I made it a 13 and marked off the temp.
Okay, you saw me mark off the temp, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I forget.
That's why I did it right away.
Okay, we have a 5 landscape, a 3 pool, a 4 biz.
Oh, none of that's good for me.
For me,
None of that is good.
I can use it. So now I'm going to use the 5. I'm giving up the pool, but I get a landscape out of it.
Well,
So that, hang on, that neighborhood's worth 6 now.
I can't use any of it. So now I have to mark
Really?
down here. Yep.
Okay, so you're going to lose a point, and if
No, I'm
Julie takes
not.
3 of those, the game's going to end.
Right now I'm losing no points.
Ah.
Yeah.
I could look at my own and not look across like that.
Yeah, you really could.
I have my own score sheet.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought we were sharing.
14 fence, 5 temp, 11 pool. Okay. Because, have you decided what you're doing?
Yep.
So here's the trick here. I can take the 14 way over here and hope the 12 and 13 comes up because those are more common. So I'm going to do that. But I don't need a fence. I could just do another 1 here, which I will because my 1s are worth more. So I will take the fence. All right, so what'd you do?
I took the 14 fence and put a fence here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next. 11 fence. 12 real estate. 4 fence. So I already know what I'm doing.
I do too.
I'm taking the 12 real estate. I have to go here. And I'm going to make my 5s worth more.
I took the 11
Okay, you put it there.
and I put the fence there, and now I get this. Wait. No, I don't. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, I still need one more.
You need one more fence?
Yes.
Okay. So 6 real estate, 10 temp, 14 biz. It's not very helpful for me.
No, it's not.
In fact, okay, ready? We're going to use a biz for the first time.
Okay, you do it.
And this matters because now I think I might end the game. Okay, I have to take a 14 biz here. So you write 14 in biz, a B.
Mm-hmm.
I put it here, so I am going to lose 1 point. But I have the number 2. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 1 and a 1. Oh, and a 1! I did have it. So I get 11. So, did you able to claim anything before the game ended?
Nope.
All right, so we have never done that before.
I didn't do my thing yet, though.
Okay, do your thing. You can get points still.
I'm going to go ahead and take the 10, go up 2, so I make a 12 there, and
You
I
take a
get
10.
one more of those.
Okay, so according to the rules here, the game ends immediately when a player achieves all 3 city plans, which I just did. Now, this is the 5th time we played this, so this is the first time this has happened, so this is not that common. All right, so now we're going to calculate the points. I'll do mine first. All right, so that's 21, 28. I add up all the city plans. Now my parks. I have a 2 for that one. I have a 6 for that one. A 8 for that. So that's 16. My pools are 9. Now how many temp workers did you have?
4.
Okay, so you're going to get 7. I only get 4. My 1s are worth 3 each. I have 1, 2, 3. Do I have any other ones? No. So that's 9 points. So 3 of them. So I put a 3 here. 3 times 3 is 9. Are you watching how I'm doing this, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
I have a... Where's my 2? Oh, my 2's right here. Okay, I thought for a minute there I made a mistake and ended the game prematurely. A 2. I have 1, 2. I have 1, 3. So that's 3. I have no 4s. 5s, I have 1, 5. That's 7. That's a 0. I have, how many 6s do I have? 3. I have 1, 2, 3. That's 36. I lose 1 for the biz, but I didn't lose any for the building permit refusals. Okay, so you need help?
Well, let's see.
Let me go to your camera.
I have 1, 2 1s.
Okay, so put a 2 here. That's 2 times 1 is 2.
And then the 2s, I have 1.
Just 1.
Just 1. So I get 4.
Wait, you put a 1, you put a 4. You have 1 3.
Yep, I only have 1 3. 6. 4s. I don't have any 4s.
No, because you're not complete. You do have a 6 though, so you put a 0. Okay.
5s, I have 1 2 3 4. Oh, that's a 6.
You do have a 5
Oh, wait, I have 2 3s. There's 1, 2.
All right. So make that a 2. And how much is that?
12.
12. Okay.
Okay, 5s, I don't have any. Wait, yes, I do. 1 2 3 4 5. That's 1. And that's it.
Okay.
That's 10.
No, it's 5.
Oh, thank you, honey. And then 6s, I just have 1 6. So that's 6.
You have 0 points there
And 0
here.
points there.
Okay, so now I'm going to add up mine across. Now let's see if I can do this without a calculator.
Well, I know I definitely can't.
Yeah, 38, 44, 48, 57, 60, 71, 78, minus 1 is 77 plus 36, 36 plus 77, 813. I think I added that right. Okay, I'll help you with yours.
Thank you.
We'd usually take out our cell phones out if we need to do this. So that's 31, 48, 55, 57, 61, 73, 78, 84, 84. Okay, so even if I made a little bit of math error on mine, it's still, I'm not off by much. 113 to 84, and that's because I ended it early.
It's okay. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Well, again, it helps to plan out your fences far ahead, and then, you know, it takes a little bit of a plan.
Not all of us can do that.
That's all right.
That's why we're not all city
By
planners.
the way, she has beaten me in this before. So,
I have.
yeah, I think you've won half the time.
I think so.
All right, so this is Welcome to Your Perfect Home.
Thank you so much
I'm
for
David.
watching. I'm Julie.
And if we get 100 likes, we'll do the expansion.
Please don't forget to subscribe and to hit the like button.
And watch our other videos, the how to play video, if you want to see that, and the review.